Hey everyone, I chose a question based from our self-concept section in our textbooks. The question being, what is the biggest difference between your public and private selves? When did this change begin and why? This question stuck out to me because my whole life I have seen two sides of people, not in a bad way, but just from a professional standpoint versus the comfort of being on your own in private. I myself am this way, so I thought it would be interesting to see what someone else would say in regards to it. I will be interviewing my mother-in-law, Miss Kim. She is a preschool director and has been in the professional world for quite some time now. When I saw this question, I instantly knew she would be the best candidate to interview for this assignment. I have already given her the questions to expect from me so that she could be fully prepared to answer them to the best of her ability. So without further ado, let me introduce you all to Miss Kim, my mother-in-law. Hello, Miss Kim.
Hello?
First off, let me thank you for agreeing to do this interview. And how about we get this started? Yeah?
Okay.
All right. So, first question. When thinking of your public self, how would you describe your behavior in comparison to your private self?
I think my public self is more professional. I so therefore you act in a more professional way. When you're at home or with your private self, then it would be a more relaxed kind of fun, silliness, kind of. Uh, I'm friendly in both, so you have that, but one's more professional, and then the other would be just kind of a more relaxed, fun atmosphere.
All right. Good. Second question. How would you classify your public self? Example, your attitude, your social standing, the way you carry yourself.
Well, I think being the public self, being a professional, you tend to think more about what am I wearing, how I'm dressed, how I'm speaking to somebody. Um, Sort of like you're being judged when you're at the grocery store. Being a preschool director, I tend to run into a lot of people, so I know that people see me. So you want to portray that positive role model. Not that my private life is shameful. It's just uh, you they see you in the professional world, and then when you're out at the grocery store or at the mall or somewhere, and you run into them there, they expect to, and you want them to see who you are there as well, that you're the same person.
Okay. All right. Third question. When did you start to notice a change in your character, separating into two, being a public self and a private self?
Well, I guess once after school, when you enter the professional adult world, and how we all have expectations of how we should act and how others portray or feel that we should act. Um, Therefore, I'm not sure that there was a conscious effort, and my private and public life are not that different. However, when entering the workforce, I dropped some of my private life attributes, such as the silliness of like when you're a mom and you play with your kids in a certain way, or the relaxed nature you may have of going to the grocery store or the mall without makeup or in sweatpants or something like that, not really caring about what other people think, but you're confident in the way your loved ones see you, and so I'm comfortable without makeup. But in my adult professional life, people expect to see me with makeup and in a certain way.
Okay, very good. And final question. If you were asked to choose a preference on who you are in public versus who you are in private, could you? And if so, which character would you pick?
Um, I think I like both myself. I like my private self and my public self. And again, they're not that different. However, if I could just add some of the attributes of my uh, private life, such as just a little bit more fun in the work environment, in my public life, not be quite so uptight and nervous, or not nervous, but feel that people are always looking at me, judging who I am, or that sort of thing. Just kind of be more relaxed. And then also adding some of the fun. Um, so fun, more fun, and more relaxed. And that would make my public life probably my choice. And yeah,
Okay. Well, once again, I thank you for doing this interview with me.
no problem. Thank you.